This is the Pentax Q10. It was released in 2012. It's a very small, interchangeable, compact camera, and by small, well, let me give you a comparison. Here's the Pentax. I'm going to move that out the way, and here's my Nikon D800 next door to it. Line them up nicely, and you can see that is a tiny, tiny camera. Okay, quick review of the specifications. It has got a CMOS sensor, 12.4 megapixels, ISO 100 to 6400 in a thirds stop steps, and it will record video as well, but not brilliantly, hence my pause. It's got a built-in flash. It has a guide number of approximately 4.9 meters using ISO 100. The flash sync speed though is 1/2000th of a second, which is fairly impressive. Has to be said, this is a really quite fun camera. Let's have a look at the settings. Actually, I can do that if I do this. So let's move it on to P. So I have program mode, where the camera will decide what it's doing. I have shutter priority. I've got aperture priority. I've got manual exposure, always useful. And here I've got blur control. This camera has inbuilt stabilization before it was even really a thing. And on scene here, if I, let's see, where am I going on this one? If I turn the dial at the front here, I've got different filters that I can build into the camera. Now, whether or not you think that is a useful thing or not is a kind of personal choice, but I do like the cross-processing one. I have an ISO control here. I've got white balance control. I've got self timer. I've got the flash gun, and I quite like the flash gun because the flash gun is really cantilevered and shoots up, and that extra height there could be really useful. The closer the flash is to the centre of the lens, the more chance there is of red eye. So if I can move the flash gun away from the centre of the lens, then that's going to help considerably. On that topic though, I also have a proper hot shoe here which has got the Pentax dedicated flash, so I can use Pentax flashes with it. I've got a review button for my video here. It does 1080 30 frames per second for video. Not brilliant, but it works. Under and over exposure. That's really nice. The downside of it, you can see if I take the lens off, and that is that it has an absolutely tiny sensor, much smaller than the Micro Four Thirds sensor. So, like everything in photography, it's about compromise. However, I'm going to go out, I'm going to take some pictures with this, and hopefully we can see what it'll do. So, Pentax Q10, the world's smallest interchangeable digital camera. What a little beauty.